Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. We are set for the Yankees. Second baseman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. So striding in, Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch to him. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. And the changeup is way low that time. 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Nola has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty D, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Just getting started here in Philly. Fastball called for strike 2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the first pitch from CC. Missed with a slider. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now Sabathia's 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Digging in, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Look, and a throw to first by Sabathia, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Carlos Santana, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. To third. And that will be a base hit here for Santana. So Maikel Franco will get a chance to hit this inning following the 2-out success. Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Santana is off at first with 2 away. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he'll be thrown out at third, trying to take the extra base with 2. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Cabrera there for this one is short. And that's through for a hit. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set and the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
And late reactions, and they got him. The 0-2 delivery. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up, ball one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Here comes the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. He pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
2-1 to count. Swing and a miss, strike two.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether
a swing and a miss. That retires. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hernandez absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. 2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. 1 down. So coming to the plate, Wilson Ramos. First pitch of the at-bat. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A ball and a strike.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Bottom of the second here with no score. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now. 3-2. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. Now a slider, but this misses down and in for ball 4. Here now is Drupal Cabrera. Here's the first pitch to him. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Hit back toward the mound. And a glove flip for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1, here it comes. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The 1-2. Still 1-2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's one gone in the inning. Digging in, Luke Voigt. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. So bases are empty here. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a tick behind for a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Grounded back up the middle. Cabrera towards second. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Jose Bautista. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Right fielder.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Gregorius is there. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Digging in for his second at-bat, Odubel Herrera. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Coming to the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's one. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings. Now batting, Gleyber Torres as we begin the top of the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Here's big Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a fastball just a bit up.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Count remains 2-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. The pitch. Popped him up. Franco on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Carlos Santana now. A base hit in his first trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Called strike 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Franco. He reached on a single in his first try. Too low, 1-0. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Hit back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch from CC. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is right there as he takes it for the second out. Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. He drew a walk his first time up. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Now Sabathia's 1-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Low for ball 1. Franco over at second. Ramos on at first with 2 down. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Standing in, Didi Gregorius, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, partway through this one, and it's safe to say that both of these starters have brought their best stuff, and each lineup looks a bit helpless out there.
Well, this one's kind of gone as we thought, D-Roll. Both of these command pitchers down in the strike zone, moving the ball up, down, in and out, making it very difficult for these hitters to put anything together.
Yeah, a lot of soft contact, a lot of indecision on the part of both offenses. Nobody seems to want to pot commit to any pitch because these guys are really mixing and matching.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Throw over to first. Runner back safely. A runner at first with no outs here. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. He's running. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them. But he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Down and away, ball one.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The 1-1 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike two. And yet another strikeout. Settling in now, Aaron Nola, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. A fastball off the played away. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And that's out number one. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And Bautista has a base hit. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. At the plate, Luke Voigt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. And he lays off for ball one. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, CC Sabathia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Behind 0-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Here's the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So now 2 men in scoring position. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. First pitch on its way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Here's the 1-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Herrera on the run. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. And that'll bring up the Sacramento. Product.
For the Phillies, left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
And there's 1 away.
The first baseman, number 41.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
A 1-1. To 1-2 now. No runs on 6 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Popped him up. Voigt on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Michael Franco. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Sabathia into his motion. Here's the 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Hit hard to short. Gregorius has it, and now a jump throw against his body, and the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Didi Gregorius, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Now the pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Ready once again, Miguel Andujar. He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. So a full count now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very different.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Digging in to try it again, Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Sabathia really putting all of his body behind that fastball. It's strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. To 2-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
He stays alive, still 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. So digging in now, Aaron Nola, no hits to this point. And Sabathia gets ahead here with the changeup. It's 0-1. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Digging in now, Jose Bautista. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Hard hit ball to short, taken in by Gregorius. And there's out number 2. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Odubel Herrera.
Thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least 1 more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
And now a bluff here as he'll just make sure nothing's cooking over there at third. Now a bluff here as he'll step off and look him back to third. Dylan Betances takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Hernandez is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So stepping in, Luke Voigt, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. We've seen outstanding performances from both of the starters in this one all game long. Both of these guys have been able to stay a few steps ahead of batters they've faced, and we'll see if either lineup can scratch something across in the later innings of the game.
You know, D-Row, this is what happens sometimes when you get guys out there like these two pitchers that move the ball up, down, in and out. They disrupt timing, and it just looks like both teams have been very uncomfortable in the batter's box.
It just seemed like the catcher never moved his glove on either side today. They were throwing darts out there, executing all 4 quadrants, and kept both teams off balance.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Luke Voigt is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him. Now to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And there's one down now. So striding forward now, Maikel Franco trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. No balls and a strike to count. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Hoskins, the runner at second with 1 away. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. He's going to have to make some good pitches here.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Outside, 3-0 now. Wilson Ramos would be next. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second. David Robertson enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Gleyber Torres. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. To short. Cabrera's up with it. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there is now the possible tying run as aboard to lead things off here. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Pat Neshek takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And a strikeout here yet again. As it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Giancarlo Stanton now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And a dive, but he's back in there. And there he goes towards second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Into the box, Didi Gregorius. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. The bouncer to the left side. Franco has it. And a high throw to first, but he's able to reach up and grab it, and this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game. Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, stepping in, Jock Peterson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder, number 31, Jock Peterson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. And it's fouled away. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Hernandez has it, throws in time, and that's out number one. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is off the corner and low, ball one. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he lays off here, ball four, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away. In there, no balls and a strike. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike two. Got him. Next for the Dodgers, Manny Machado. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Arrieta sets. Coming at him with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. Arrieta has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job of keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Full count now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with two outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball four. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with two away. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Hoskins going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And the runner will score from second. And he's in there with a two-run triple. Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A ball and a strike. Two outs here with a runner at third. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Grandal with a 3-1 count now. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies,
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Odubel.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. 2-0 count. The pitch. A little bouncer. Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Striding in, Rhys Hoskins.
Batting second, left fielder, Rhys Hoskins.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Popped him up. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2. Ready now, Carlos Santana, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Hit hard to third, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. The pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Puig stands at first with 1 out. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. Ready for another chance? Jock Peterson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Puig off for second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the Striding into the box, Michael Franco. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. High in the air into shallow left center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is taken outside for ball one. One out, nobody on. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. First pitch of the at-bat. He takes a knee-high fastball. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's just 2 for 12. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Standing in, Asdrubal Cabrera, runner in scoring position with 2 down. Popped him up. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Here's Jock Peterson now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Left fielder number 31, Jock Peterson.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Fastball called strike. 1-2. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Justin Turner. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Striding in once again, Corey Seager looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Adam Morgan is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
To Cabrera for 1 on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate, and with that, the inning is. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Adam Morgan.
Leading off for the Phillies.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Morgan.
Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Puig. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 1 away now, and that'll bring in the 2-time Major League home run champ Jose Bautista. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
And even 1-1 count to Bautista. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
you could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And another foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Bautista, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hoskins behind to count 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 13 as we begin the top of the 4th.
Number 13.
0-1 the count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Tapped down the line. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Try to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Weak chopper up the line. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Maikel Franco. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Peterson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In now, Cesar Hernandez. Too high, 1-0.
Hernandez.
2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the second out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Adam Morgan. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Aaron Altair will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1-run score. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And that misses ball 1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-1 to him now. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Nashik takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A 1-1 count to Puig. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The pitch. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
1-0 the count. Kike Hernandez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. In there, and it's even at 1. Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Hoskins sprinting after it, and that's the 3rd out.
Your attention, please.
Call to the bullpen complete as the right-handed workhorse Ryan Madsen set to take over. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. is taken for ball 2.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering, and he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
First baseman,
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Career numbers with Madsen. He's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Throw gets him 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Michael Franco. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a breaking ball stays outside. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Seager is there to make the catch in the side. So striding in, Justin Turner. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's Corey Seager. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado.
Shortstop, Manny Machado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
Hey, I get where he's going right there. Sinker, and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, number 13. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Herrera. No chance to make a play here as this one's off the wall, and this could tie the game. And he's in safely to third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's 1 for 3. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Now the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Three and 1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Machado is there, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. He got on top of one and was a ground down victim last time. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Career numbers with Madsen. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
2-2. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Bellinger is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So here now is the pitcher, Pat Neshek. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Ball 1. This is popped up. Turner over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Drilled on the ground to short. Cabrera's there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And now is Yasiel Puig. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cabrera there for this one at short. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Ryan Madsen. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip. Austin Barnes will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
Swing and a little tapper. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dylan Floro gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 delivery. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped high in the air. Grandal moving to his left. 2 down. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Check swing, called strike, 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Swing and a weak little line drive over to first. Throwing to second. But he'll be in there with a double. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana. Great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot. Now following the 2-out double. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Misses, ball 2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3. Here's Jock Peterson now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Luis Avilan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up in that front shoulder.
Matt Kemp is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Fly ball heading for the alley. Chasing after it is Herrera, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. Kemp's going to try for 3. The relay, and he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run. So coming to the plate, Justin Turner. In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, he's 1 for 2. Luis Garcia is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Garcia, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his first year at the big league level. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. But he's going to think twice here and put the brakes on. So this game will remain tied at least another batter. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Count now, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Herrera is there. Let's see if they test it. And they will not risk it. So with 2 away now, that go-ahead run is forced to hold tight at third base.
Number 13.
Now at the plate, number 13. He's tripled twice already in this ball game. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
2 balls and a strike to count. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Michael Franco. He was retired after. Kenta Maeda is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number
First
18,
offering on its way.
Kenta Maeda.
Cue shot here out toward short. And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
Now
Digging
batting,
in, Cesar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Machado. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Ramos.
Hit in the air out to center field. Bellinger is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Stepping up now, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now the 2-0. Is swung on and missed, strike 1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. The 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire, ball 2. Tough 2-0 pitch there as he swings through the splitter 2-1. Pitch to the plate is a splitter that misses, so he's behind in the count now, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Garcia take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. In now is Yasiel Puig. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He's set. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kemp has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Luis Garcia. Justin Bour will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's 0 for 4. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
All right, fielder number 19, Jose.
Check swing, but he held up in time, ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. 2 out, nobody on. started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And right into the shift. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. Sir Anthony Dominguez takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Next to hit will be the Brian Dozier is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frame. Started that swing a bit too early. The 0-2 delivery. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So here's Matt Kemp now. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2 balls and a strike now. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. One that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Justin Turner will be next. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Into the box now, Justin Turner. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2. Here's Corey Seager. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense, unless they're willing to bend.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Kenley Jansen comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Machado on the move. 1 out. Now batting, Rhys Hoskins. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder. On deck, Carlos Santana. And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Here's the first pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Kemp is there. And that's the second out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Maikel Franco. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side. So we'll play it. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. From the stretch. Up around the face.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Bautista. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. Now in the box, number 13. Couple of triples on his line so far. He's 2 for 4. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Yasmani Grandal. He went down on strikes last time up. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And he'll strike out here yet again. It's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. And now pitch on the way. Swung on and driven to right. And no doubt about it. And gone up into the second deck. Settling in now, Yasiel Puig. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Digging in the switch hitter, Kenley Jansen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage is... So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Comes set, and the 0-1 to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 0 for 4. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Wilson Ramos becomes out number 2 this inning. Strike one to start the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Has dribbled Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With a 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
At the plate, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Now batting, number 58.
Nick Williams will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Kemp is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge.